Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Hannah if you're new here, and today's video is pretty cool because it's kind of a crossover between the two types of content that I make here on YouTube. It's dealing with a popular trend that I've been seeing on TikTok, so it's got that social influencer aspect to it. But once you dig into it deeper, you discover that it's also got some MLM and scammy vibes as well, so it definitely plays into that anti-MLM aspect that I have on my channel too. Today we're going to be debunking the viral letter writing side hustle that we're seeing all over TikTok lately. This started to gain traction earlier this year in 2024, but just recently I feel like I've seen a new wave of a whole bunch more people posting about how they're making tons of money from home by writing letters to big companies, and it's just as confusing and bizarre and nonsensical as it sounds. These people are making TikTok videos about how they're supposedly spending hours a day handwriting letters and then sending them via snail mail to companies, and then those companies are supposedly paying them $5 per letter. They'll also commonly use the hook that you can make between $50 and $75 an hour with this side hustle, and that comes from the notion that a person could probably reasonably write between 10 and 15 of these letters within an hour, and if each one pays you $5, then that comes out to be a $50 to $75 per hour rate. It's pitched as this fantastic, low effort, work from home money making opportunity that you can do whenever you feel like it, in the pockets of time, before work or after work, or heck, it can become your full-time job if you really want it to, and you get to make as much money as you want because you're in control of how many letters you write. Because every letter pays $5. So if you write a couple dozen letters a day, that's a couple $100, a couple $1,000s a month. That in itself seems weird, it seems sketchy, but it seems even more sketchy when you learn that there's also some kind of recruitment aspect to it as well. You're also able to make additional money by getting other people to also write letters to these companies. It's set up like an MLM, which we'll talk about. Naturally, there are so many questions. Who are you writing to? What are you writing on these letters? What companies want these letters? What company would pay a stranger $5 to receive a handwritten letter from them? Like, it's just so obviously fishy, right? If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. There has to be more to the story. And I'm here to confirm that I've done all of that digging for you, and I have the answers to all of those questions. And let's be clear, it is not all it's cracked up to be. I can confirm that yes, it does feel as if this operates closely to some kind of sketchy money-making scheme. I'll give you all the juicy details, but first let's give a moment for today's sponsor, Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon brings you the delicious nostalgia of your favorite childhood cereal in a high-protein, no-sugar form. There's the classic flavors you know and love, like fruity, cocoa, peanut butter, but they've also got specialty flavors like cinnamon roll, birthday cake, blueberry muffin, maple waffle, chocolate chip cookie, and so many more. The cereal has 13 to 14 grams of protein and 0 grams of sugar, so it's great for breakfast, but personally I like to eat it in the mid-afternoon, in between lunch and dinner. It's perfect to curb those afternoon sugar cravings while also leaving you fueled and satisfied. I kind of think of it like instead of those times when you would have a protein shake or something, I just have Magic Spoon cereal instead, and it's super delicious and way more fun to eat. Lately, the routine has been that I get my daughter up from her nap and then I make myself a bowl of my favorite flavor, which is fruity, and she's been loving the maple waffle flavor, so I'll put a little bit of the dry cereal in her snack cup and she just carries it around happy as can be. She loves it. And now Magic Spoon also has treats as well. With 11 to 12 grams of protein, they've got this light, crispy, airy texture to them without the stickiness that you would expect from a protein bar. I sent a variety of treats flavors to my husband in his latest care package because he's deployed right now, and he reported back that his favorite flavor was the chocolate peanut butter one. I like the double chocolate and the marshmallow. Very nostalgic, great source of protein, and perfect for taking with you on the go. If you'd like to give Magic Spoon a try for yourself, you can click the link in the description box and use my code HannahAlonzo for $5 off. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product that it's backed by a 100% happiness guarantee online, which means that if you don't like it for any reason, they refund you your money, no questions asked. You can find Magic Spoon in your nearest grocery store, but if you want that discount, again, you can go to magicspoon.com/HannahAlonzo or use the code HannahAlonzo at checkout for $5 off. Thanks Magic Spoon for your support of the channel. Now let's dig into this new TikTok scam. As with most of my deep dive style videos, I think the best way to approach this is just to take you on the journey of discovery with me, because this is definitely something that I uncovered piece by piece with more and more digging. So let's start with some of the examples of the types of videos you might see circulating on TikTok about this letter writing side hustle. This one says, want to make $2,000 from home, $50 to $75 per hour, grab some envelopes, get your note cards, stock up on stamps, and a comfy black pen is a must. Comment letters for info. So obviously intending to give the impression that you can make a solid chunk of money just by writing and sending letters, but no details about what's actually being written, why these letters are being sent, or who they're being sent to. And this is intentional because she wants you to comment and engage with her post, and then she'll likely get you in like a DM exchange or something where where she reveals all the secrets to you. And you might be wondering, what motive would a person have to do that? Why wouldn't they just be forthcoming with all this information publicly? And there's a reason for that, which we'll get to, of course. But for right now, just know that anybody making this substantial of an income claim while also withholding the information from you until they get you in some kind of private setting like a DM, this is already a huge red flag, and the secrecy is off-putting and it makes it seem less legit. Same thing here that says POV. You get paid $5 per letter for each one you send in, and it feels too easy. I love this little side hustle. Comment join if you want to start. Still have no idea what these letters are or where the money's coming from, and it's like a little secret that people are gatekeeping. Comment to find out more, send me a message to find out more. It's just bad vibes. I would already advise that you proceed with caution. Something is off here. Here's another example.
I wish someone had told me about this side hustle a lot sooner, and I wish I had listened to my friend and jumped on a little bit earlier. But basically, I write 2-line letters every day. I write about 60 of them every day, which is $300 a day. I write 5 days a week, and that equals $6,000 a month for writing letters. Not hard. Get to spend time with my friends at home. I don't have to fight with traffic or anything. I just write a simple 2-line letter and mail it off every morning. My whole pack of letters I mail off every morning, and that's $6,000 a month. So you can check out my bio. The link is in there, and ask me any questions. But yeah, it's real. I actually make a significant amount of money doing this.
So you're telling me that I can make $6,000 a month just by staying home and writing letters all day? No commuting to work, no boss, no responsibilities, no traffic, just sitting back, chilling out, and writing 2-sentence letters. Seems way too good to be true. The text on this one is really deceptive. It says $5K a month, 2 hours of work. That makes it sound like you can make $5,000 for just 2 hours of work, but that's not what's happening at all. Listen closely.
This letter writing business is not going anywhere, and let me just give you some food for thought. All you need is index cards, envelopes, a good pen, and you're gonna just write. It's 2 sentences. But here's where I wanna blow your mind. If you and your partner, whether that's husband, wife, live in the same household, and both of you commit to writing 20 a day, that takes about 2 hours, 20 a day, do you know you guys could bring in $5,000, over $5,000 a month? Think about that. That is a game changer. That is life changing. You could pay off all your debt. You could pay off a car payment. You could just go and do things without even thinking about, oh, let me check my bank account. You could plan your dream vacation. Honestly, you could eventually quit your job, and both of you could just be working 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day. Guys, this isn't going anywhere. Don't sit on this. This is completely life-changing.
You could just quit your job. You and your husband can just quit your jobs and spend 2 hours a day writing letters and make a decent living? No! What a completely reckless thing to advise people to do. Especially when we know that there is much more to the story that she's not divulging at this point. There has to be a catch. We just need to figure out what it is. So let's keep digging.
Writing 25 letters a day is $125 a day. That's $875 a week. That's an extra $3,500 a month. What the heck? I'm telling you, if you were looking for a way to make money from home, whether it's supplementing your income, you're in between jobs, you're retired, you're a stay-at-home mom, you have a full-time job, I don't care who you are, like, who doesn't need another stream of income in this economy? You should definitely look into this $5 per letter writing side hustle. I've been helping people make money from home for over a decade, and this is by far the simplest one that I have ever done myself. I'm obsessed with it. And it's just still so wild to me. I'm like, why did I not find out about this sooner?
I'm noticing a lot of familiar multi-level marketing language here. The make money from home, great for stay-at-home moms, supplement your income. Everybody needs multiple streams of income. This is giving major MLM vibes. Take note of that.
And 25 letters a day takes me roughly 2 hours to complete, a little over 2 hours. And I could do that. Sometimes I'll do an hour in the morning and then an hour at night, or I'll just like bang it out like I'm doing today and just get 25 done like that. So the cool thing about this is you can make as much, you can write as many or as little letters as you want. I get that question all the time, like, is there a certain amount I have to write? Like, is there a cap? Like, no, you are in control of this. Like, how much money do you need to make a month? Like, the sooner you start writing, the sooner that you're going to start making money. So if you have questions about this, I put together a letter writing FAQ playlist that is at the top of my page. I explain everything that goes along with this side hustle there. And then if you're like, yes, like I want to get started and you want that step-by-step process, the letter writing program that I chose to go with, got me writing within 24 hours, is also at the top of my page. And like, go ahead and start writing and have your holidays paid for.
This is the first time we're hearing about the letter writing program. Now I'm getting the impression that there's some kind of organization or program or something that you need to join or become a part of in order to get set up with your own little letter writing business. Like there's some kind of insider group that you need to join. And lo and behold, I discovered that the name of this company, of this organization, is called Send It Academy, and they sell a course called Paid Per Letter. The Paid Per Letter course is $225 up front and then a recurring $25 monthly fee to remain a part of the Send It Academy and to keep your access to the group, to the course, I believe. And this course supposedly teaches you everything you need to know about how to get set up making money by writing letters. It gives you step-by-step instructions, and if you follow those instructions exactly, meaning you write exactly what they tell you to write, you send it exactly to who they want you to send it to, then you'll be able to make $5 per letter that you write. But lucky for us, I didn't have to purchase this course in order to find out what this is all about. I was able to find a company hosted Zoom call for free on the internet that explains what this money-making opportunity is. So let's hear it right from their own mouths.
The name of the company is Send It, or Send It Academy. Now at Send It Academy, what we like to do is teach people different ways where they can make money from home, money remotely, bring extra income to their household. Now, what do we do here? The main reason you're here, the main reason somebody brought you onto this call is probably one of our flagship products, which is Earn for Writing Letters, where you can earn up to $5 per handwritten letter.
Up to $5 per handwritten letter, not $5 exactly, up to. You have the chance to earn up to $5. Keep that in mind.
Now, a little bit about us at Send It Academy. We're a Nevada-based company. We teach you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations, including gaming websites and casinos. Now, a majority of these corporations pay their users in online coins, which are also known as sweep coins, okay, as in sweepstakes. Now, you'll convert these coins into cash via online gaming. Now, we teach you this conversion process, which helps you retain most of your coins, which you can then cash out right into your bank account. Now, part of this process does involve gaming websites. If that conflicts with your personal beliefs, this may not be for you, but we want you to stick around because there's a lot of different things we do here at Send It Academy, and this might be a good fit for somebody you know. And we do have a very generous affiliate plan as well.
Wait. These TikTok girlies were telling me that I was going to make $5 per letter for writing to these companies. But here we have somebody from Send It Academy confirming that what you're actually going to be doing is making 5 gambling credits when you write sweepstakes submissions to online casinos. The letters that you're writing are saying, please enter me into your sweepstakes. You send it to them in the mail, and then they compensate you for sending in that entry with 5 gambling credits to their online casino. And then cross your fingers that the odds are in your favor and that you don't gamble all of your credits away and walk away with nothing. So let's make that extremely clear. You are not getting paid $5 US, you are getting paid 5 gambling credits, also known as sweeps coins.
So the question you have to ask yourself is, can you write? Because if you can write, we could teach you exactly what to write. We could show you who to write to. We can check your work to make sure it's correct. You mail the letters, you get paid Very, very easy to learn. Now I'm going to go over just a couple of success stories here on my screen, and then I'm going to bring on a couple of people to give some testimonials. So I'll go ahead and remove my screen share in just a bit. But this is what we're talking about when we say you write letters and then you can convert it. So right here, you have somebody that redeemed $508. So what did they do? They wrote a bunch of letters to these gaming places. And what happens is when they get those letters, they put what they call sweep coins into your account. So on average, for every letter that you write, you're going to get 5 sweep coins. Now, once those sweep coins are in your account, you're going to go through our course. We're going to teach you exactly what type of games to play, how to play it, how to make the numbers go into your favor. And then when those convert over, now you can redeem that cash. Okay, so let's just say you wrote 20 letters and $100 was deposited into your account, or 100 sweep coins. Now, with those 100 sweep coins, you're going to go ahead and play these games the way we show you. And typically speaking, you're going to retain 95, sometimes a little bit higher, but roughly about 95% of your money you're going to be able to retain. Okay.
This entire paid per letter course that you pay $225 for upfront and then a recurring monthly cost of an additional $25 just teaches you how to play online casino games so that you can hopefully retain approximately 95% of those sweeps coins that you gain in exchange for these handwritten sweepstakes entries. The reality of this situation is a stark contrast to the whole $5 per letter claim that we're seeing all over TikTok. It's not $5 a letter, it's 5 gambling credits that you may or may not see a return on. It all depends if you gamble it and it plays in your favor. You're just paying hundreds of dollars for this course that teaches you how to enter sweepstakes at online casinos and then how to gamble at those games. Which, by the way, we haven't discussed the startup cost for all of this yet. I think this would be a good opportunity to do that. Let's take this woman's example of you and your spouse writing 20 letters each per day, and let's say you do that for a month, so that would total 1,200 letters. The startup cost for this is going to cost you approximately $1,243. This breaks down to $225 for the paid per letter course, about $34 for index cards. They have to be written on 4x6 unruled index cards. That is a requirement. And you're going to be paying about $108 for envelopes, and stamps are 73 cents a piece right now, so that's $876 just in stamps. In other words, it's going to cost you about $1 per letter to send it. Those are your expenses. To send 1,200 letters, it's going to cost you about $1,200. Now, let's say you are successfully able to gamble all of your sweeps coins and make that full $5 back that you were promised. Then that's going to work out to be about $4 per letter in profit, or $4,800 in the month. But remember, it's likely going to be less than that because you're probably going to lose some money to these casino games. This Send It Academy presenter said that you'll likely only be able to cash out about 95% of those sweeps coins on average. And then whatever you do cash out has to be reported as taxable income. So you can expect that roughly a quarter of those earnings have to be given back in taxes. So when this woman says that you and your husband can quit your job and write 20 letters a day and make $5 grand a month, what that actually breaks down to is about $2,700 in the month, after you account for your expenses, the loss to the casino, and the taxes, which I guess is fine. $2,700 is nothing to scoff at, but point being, whatever numbers you see people throwing around on TikTok, you can expect that they're actually only going to be making about half of that money. There's a lot of extra expenses and variables that go into it. It's not as simple of a calculation of 1 letter equals $5. This paid per letter course is the sketchiest switch and bait I have ever seen. How did we go from get paid $5 per letter to gamble 5 credits in an online casino per letter? The way that this is being promoted on TikTok is incredibly misleading and very predatory and very unethical, in my opinion. You are not getting paid to write letters. You are given an opportunity to gamble some credits away and maybe actually make some money if you play the games right. And that is what this paid per letter course is all about. $225 plus $25 monthly fee to gain access to a course that teaches you how to gamble. It's actually insane how different the reality is compared to what is being promoted on TikTok. Now let's go back to this lady who was was claiming that this is such a great source of income that you and your husband can pursue it full time and quit your jobs for it. There was a point where she flashed one of these letters to the screen, so what I did is I zoomed in on it and then I flipped the image so that we could see what the letter has written on it. And it has her name, her email, and her home address in the top right corner, which I'm blurring. And then it says, I wish to receive sweeps coins to participate in the sweepstakes promotions offered by Chumba Casino. By submitting this request, I hereby declare that I have read, understood, and agree to be bound by Chumba Casino's terms and conditions and sweeps rules. That is the letter that these people are writing, you guys. That's it. They are literally writing to various online casinos with their request to enter their sweepstakes. That's the secretive letter that you're writing to these billion-dollar companies. Now you might be wondering, why is this even a thing that casinos offer? Like, why do they even have sweepstakes that they're giving out free credits if people write letters to them? And this video kind of explains that.
Okay, question number 2. Why do they even want these letters, right? Like that was my question. I'm sure you guys have that question too. So they have to, by law, offer an AMO, okay? AMOE, which stands for alternate method of entry, to stay compliant and legal as the type of business that they are, okay? They also use each letter as a tax write-off. They want people writing to them because they get to write off $5 for each one, whether it's correct or not.
So there are laws that outline that in order for promotional sweepstakes to not be classified as illegal lotteries, you have to have a free way to enter them. And as she mentioned, this is called the alternative method of entry, which is where this whole no purchase necessary language on sweepstakes comes from. So in the case of these online casinos, anybody can enter their sweepstakes promotions for free. All they gotta do is hand write a letter with the exact script copied down on it, essentially expressing their desire to enter. And it sounds like, based on this video at least, that it's mutually beneficial because the casino gets to use your letter as a tax write-off, and then in exchange they're giving you 5 credits to use at their casino. But another catch to this whole thing is that the letters must be handwritten, you cannot photocopy a bunch of them, and they must be written in the exact correct phrasing or else they're deemed ineligible. I found this comment as somebody who said that she wrote 637 letters and she accidentally wrote the request instead of this request, and all of those letters were deemed ineligible and she didn't get any gambling credits for any of them. Think about how many hours wasted because of one word copied down correctly on every letter. So it's a very finicky process, which is kind of what this whole paid per letter course is about. They want to teach you the exact right way to do it and to complete all the steps correctly. But another thing to consider is that this entire process of writing the letters, mailing them off, having somebody receive them and open them and read them, and then go to your online account and credit you those gambling points, and then the process of actually playing the games and then receiving the payout. This takes months, you guys, months. And I also learned that there's a certain amount of time that you have to use those gambling credits on your account before they expire. How do I know this? Because the sweepstakes entry rules are free online. Anyone can look these up for themselves. You do not have to pay for the paid per letter course to gain access to this. All the information is free and available to you online if you know where to look. For Chumba Casino specifically, I'll link the sweepstakes rules below if you want to check them out for yourself. You have to gamble your credits within 60 days of receiving them or else they just go away. And you don't get paid out in US dollars to your bank account unless you have won over $100. This particular woman in this video started writing letters in early June, and as of August 19th, she admitted that she hasn't gotten paid a single dime yet. There's a lot of what ifs in this entire equation. It doesn't strike me as a particularly quick or stable way to make money. This whole process of writing a letter to a casino to enter their sweepstakes is not illegal and it's not a scam. But in my opinion, this whole Send It Academy operation of buy our paid per letter course where we teach you how to mass produce these sweepstakes entries and then gamble with the credits you receive thing absolutely has scammy vibes to it. But the scammy vibes don't end there. You have to ask yourself, why are people making TikTok videos about this fantastic opportunity? What motive would they have to make all these videos singing the praises of this great letter writing side hustle they have? What's in it for them? Well, this video should clear things up.
I put $200 into a side hustle because it sounded really great, and I also wanted to see if it was legit, and I'm just sharing my process with you guys. You don't need a printer, you just need to be able to buy your own envelopes, index cards, and stamps. Now, something else that's really exciting that I found out they're doing is a promoter side of it. So you can sign up and just do letters and make the $5 per letter, or and you can be a promoter. So if you get someone else to sign up under your name, you get $100. You don't have to be a promoter. It's just like an extra thing that they're doing if you want to promote their course. But because this is so new and it's starting to go viral just now, it's the beginning stages of it. So I don't think it's a bad idea to sign up as a promoter and do the letters. That is my plan as of now.
This was the biggest aha moment for me. So not only can you make money writing letters, but now you also make money by recruiting other people to write letters. This has extreme MLM vibes, as you can see. In the same way that MLM reps will say, well, you can just sell the product and make a commission, or you could recruit other people to sell the product and then you can make a commission on their sales as well. Here she's kind of saying, well, you can write the letters yourself and make some money, or you can recruit other people into the business opportunity side of paid per letter, where you build a network of people below you all doing the same thing you are and you're making money off of them. In order for you to become a promoter, you have to pay a $20 fee. You don't get anything in exchange for that fee. You just have to pay it to buy into this business opportunity. Then what's in it for you is you get a one-time $100 bonus for every person you recruit. Plus it also looks like you get paid an additional $5 every single month that these people stay in your downline. They also describe this compensation plan as a 3x10 matrix where you get paid 50 cents per month for every person in your matrix. I take this to mean that you earn 50 cents off of every person in your downline that you did not personally recruit. So maybe your friend's friend's friend recruited somebody into the paid per letter opportunity and now you're getting paid 50 cents every month off of their involvement. Here's how that breaks down, where it clearly shows that the more and more people you recruit, the more levels deep your downline goes, then the more money you have the potential to make. And they even help us out here by illustrating it in an easy to understand pyramid-like structure. To me, this looks like it very closely resembles an MLM scheme, but if you ask a paid per letter promoter, they will swear up and down that it's not.
All right, I'm getting the MLM comment, and this is 100% not an MLM. Take it from someone who has done MLMs and totally wants nothing to do with them. Yes, 10 years ago, I tried 1 or 2 MLMs. This is not an MLM. I am just a stay-at-home mom who found a side hustle that looked interesting, so I signed up for it to see if it was legit, and it's legit. An MLM is when they have products for you to sell and you have to cold message people and everything. There's no messaging involved here. There's no selling a product.
You see, here's where something clicked for me. I think she might be right that paid per letter is not an MLM. She's right that they don't actually sell a product. So let's evaluate this really quick. There is no product being sold to customers. There is no commission being earned off of those customers. There is a $20 required buy-in fee in order to become a part of this business opportunity, in which you get nothing in return. Typically with MLMs, there is some kind of startup cost, but you get something in return. You get a starter kit or a pack of products to try. In this case, you get nothing at all. And it looks to me like you get paid strictly based on how many warm bodies you can organize into a matrix of levels below you. That's not an MLM. That looks to me like a good old you-know-what, a good old-fashioned pyramid of Giza, let's say. And of course, that's just a matter of my own opinion based on their own company-produced presentation of the compensation plan that I saw, and that I can link below for you as well so you can watch it and you can make your own judgments and use your own discernment. But it does feel clear to me that the larger earning potential lies within the recruitment of others rather than just writing your own letters. Because think about it, what would you rather spend your time doing? Would you rather spend 2 hours recruiting people in which you're getting paid $100 on the spot for their recruitment, and where you get a guaranteed monthly payout based on their presence in the matrix? Or would you rather spend hours a day writing letters to online casinos and receiving gambling credits weeks later? The choice is obvious, and now it's becoming crystal clear why we're seeing so many of these TikTok videos infiltrating our feeds lately. This woman said it earlier, the opportunity is so new, it's going viral, it's in the beginning stages, so sign up now. Essentially hinting that this is a recruitment-based scheme of some sort, and the best time to get in is right now when it's brand new and no one has heard about it yet and no one knows what it is yet. Get in at the beginning where there's still this novelty to it before it gets oversaturated and everybody and their mother is already writing letters to casinos, in which case there would be nobody left to recruit, so the time is now. My final thoughts on on this paid per letter opportunity are essentially that this is the hot new thing of right now, and like everything else, it will run its course, it will dissipate, and it will disappear into the void like everything else does. One thing is for certain, that everyone's always looking for a quick cash grab, right? How can I make the most money with the least effort possible? And there's always some new scam on the horizon. This is just the one of the moment. Paid per letter is appealing because it's being pitched as something that you can do from the comfort of your home on your own time and make $5 per letter. You can make as much money as you want and you're in full control of your own earnings. But as we've seen, there's always a catch, and I have a feeling that once people get wind of what this opportunity actually is, writing letters to casinos, entering sweepstakes, gambling credits, may or may not actually get paid, might take months to happen, then it takes the wind out of their sails. They're like, heck no, I'm not participating in that. I knew it was too good to be true, that kind of thing. What this is a way to game the system and manipulate the sweepstakes entries process for these online casinos to turn it into some kind of like side hustle business operation. And in my opinion, Send It Academy has created this extremely expensive paid per letter course to prey on people's desires to make quick cash with little effort, and that they have essentially created a recruitment-based money-making operation, one that I think the FTC would take incredible interest in should they become aware of it. Beware of people selling you a hope and a dream on TikTok, my friends. It can be the most delicious, frosting-covered pile of crap you've ever seen, but once you bite into it, it's still a pile of crap. That's it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm sure you have a lot of them. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next one real soon.